So the next piece of technology that I want to talk to you about is EdPuzzle. And I've heard a lot about EdPuzzle. Several of my colleagues use it for their biology courses. So I thought I would use this as an opportunity to kind of explore it a little bit myself. So I selected this because it gives you another option besides just, hey, go and watch this video. It actually incorporates, and you'll see these little kind of teardrop looking symbols here. It incorporates questions or notes based on the video. So if students needed, extra help, or if I wanted to ensure that they got a specific piece of information from the video, I can add that question over a YouTube video. So my purpose for this would be to, one, supplement student learning, or two, kind of increase or repeat information to kind of make important topics stick. The intended audience would be students, but I think just with the integration into YouTube or TED Ed, that you could also use this for professional development. Like we found a TED Ed or a TED Talk on, specific educational leadership or PD topics. You could have your staff complete an EdPuzzle video for PD purposes. So the ISTE standards that this would fall under for educational leaders, I would say would be 3D and 3E. So this encourages teachers to meet the needs of diverse students. So students who may need extra help or may need to hear it from somebody other than the teacher in the classroom, where they can pause, they can have questions that re-emphasize the important topics. And it also kind of helps teachers keep track of student assessment and student progress through topics. So I just made a copy of a video here, this kind of solutions chemistry. And as I go through this, you can see here where other teachers have made questions that go along with this, or notes. So 2 audio notes, like where the teacher has added audio notes on there. And it talks about, these ones have been edited, like if there's only a certain part of the video that you want the students to watch, you can do that as well. So then when I take this, I can edit what I want the students to see. So if I want a question here, I would just click here and it would ask me if I want to add a cut, add a question, and I can stick something in here. So I can stick a question in here. Like if I wanted to cut this section out, I can do a note like, hey, here's a comment, here's an open-ended question, multiple choice questions. And then when I am done, I can assign it. So I can either incorporate this into my Google Classroom that I already have with my teacher email account, or I can just share the link. And so then when I go to the gradebook, if I was to assign this, I would be able to see what students have watched it, how much of the video they've watched, how many questions they answered correctly. And I believe from what I was watching, you can take those scores and import them directly into Google Classroom as well. So you can kind of see that student progress as they are working through this. And the other final feature that I really liked about this is if you go to YouTube, you can download a Google Chrome extension that lets you take the video directly from YouTube, like if you recorded your own video, and pull it into EdPuzzle. So if you wanted to do a lecture video of your own, you could do your own videos in here and add questions in to make sure students are paying attention to the notes that you've provided from your own lecture as well.